Just set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter,
He's had a shot!
well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good looking ball. Oh, they can break here. Ekitike. And here's Nketiah. De Paul. Ekitike. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. De Paul. Great ball, and he's in here. Till. Out to the left it goes. So what can they make of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's Wilson. Szymanski. And the pass is intercepted. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Wilson. Spread out to the left. Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Wilson. Szymanski. Now Romero. Till.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's beautifully weighted. All Black claims comfortably. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ekitike. Now it's Nketiah. Now it's Szymanski. Wilson! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well,
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's taking no chances there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to dink it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's having a shot! Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's a good-looking delivery. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Now it's Wilson. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Passes short and sharp. Now this could... Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nketiah. Robertson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ekiti goes for a shot! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Wilson. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good spread. And it's Wilson. Now, can they get him away? And he's intervened well there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Throw in.
Substitution on the field, number 35, number 7, coming on the field, number 18.
Temporary retreat here.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Played back in, might be down the shot! Ekitike, given the lift of his goal, tries to pass it through. Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Substitution on the field, number 32.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
That is good alertness.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Nketiah, passing nice and neat. Oh, perfectly measured that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
892.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Szymanski, passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Great chance! He's missed, but not by that far. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that is as far as they're going to go. Now this could be a chance. De Paul, and they can counter here. Nketiah, who does have an assist to his name. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Szymanski. Look at the space here. And that is expertly dealt with. Okafor. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Okafor. Delivers with point-blank header! Just off target.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Field, number 3.
So here comes the substitution.
20, coming on the field, number 38. Number 50.
Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Superb from Okafor! About as smooth as it gets. Oh, that is out of this world. Terrific improvisation and execution.
His thinking was lightning fast, his movement was ultra sharp, and his execution, 10 out of 10.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Ekitike knocks it out wide. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Now it's Okafor. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's a promising position. A real chance! He's got a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his
Shapes to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been.
It's Zaha! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Your
And
final
now,
thoughts,
I'd just
Jim?
like to read out
Lexington,
our fan
absolutely
club members
shocking
who are
here.
celebrating their birthdays
Shockingly
today.
porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about, a painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.